Good morning, good morning. Well, it's afternoon now. Oh, hey, cousins. Hold on 1 minute. Oh, my Lord. It's okay, Milton. It's okay, man. Oh, whew. Good morning. Oh, I keep saying good morning. I'm used to saying good morning. Good afternoon, cousins. Oh, I missed y'all this morning. This morning was crazy. It was rough. I think I have gotten so used to getting up and spending my morning with y'all that this morning was just off. Something felt really off about this morning. And then I woke up to a headache. I could feel it before I woke up. And thank God it has finally eased up. The whole time at the doctor's office, had a headache. So therefore, when you're already in pain and then you got a new pain. And blood pressure was up a little bit. Not too much though. Not enough to be alarming. But I did. I really missed my cousins this morning. I hope y'all are having a great Wednesday. I've been, for some reason again, either I'm always a day ahead or a day behind. And I am a day, I don't know what I am. I thought it was Thursday. I've been writing down Thursday all morning on everything. And it wasn't until I got ready to go live that I figured out that today was Wednesday. Oh, I know why, because my appointments are usually on Thursday for this particular provider, but I had to take the first available appointment, which was today, this morning. So, I wouldn't have chose an 8 a.m. appointment on my own. But I had to see them to do a follow-up, get a refill. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Y'all come on in. I missed my family this morning. It really threw my whole morning off this morning. Not seeing y'all, not talking to y'all. Like I said, I'm usually I would have already been here and gone by now. But better late than never. And I intended to check in after my appointment, but it was so cold. I had gotten so cold. And then I had to meet my uncle. So it was just I didn't have the time to do it. Just kind of got away from me. But here I am. Milton Leroy is upset. He is upset because he could not go with me this morning. And like I said, that is my fault. That is my fault. Because I take him everywhere, So he's just used to riding now. I get up and get ready, Milton Leroy. Feel like he should have, I should be putting him on clothes too. And when he figure out that that he's gonna have to stay, he gets in the window and he mean mugs me until I pull off. Then I see him on the camera just doing everything he possibly can do. Everything that he's not supposed to do when I'm here. Up on my desk, chewing on the caps. Excuse me. Chewing on the caps of my ink pens. Everything. And then when he hears my car pull up, he's waiting at the back door because he knows that whether he goes with me or not, he's gonna get a treat when we get back home. So, or when I get home, and that started. I started giving him a treat when I got home because I felt bad about leaving him. Hey, sweetheart, how are you doing this morning? How are you? Welcome in. I'm a little bit late coming on today, but I hope you're having a happy Wednesday. Oh, hey, next up with Lamar. I like that name. Hey, sweetheart. Is that Stas Family Gamers? Hey, welcome in, everybody. I always say, if this is your first time visiting with me, you come in as a visitor, you leave knowing that you have a cousin in Alabama. Where are y'all from? And how's your Wednesday going so far? Up next with Lamar. Lamar, how did you come up? I hope I'm calling you up next with Lamar. How did you come up with that name, and what kind of channel do you have? My friend was born in Alabama. Okay, great. So do they your friends, are they still here in Alabama, or did they move away? Use my real name. Okay. I use my real name. Okay. What kind of channel do you have? Up next with Lamar, and I assume that Stas Family Gamer, am I saying it right? STAZ, Stas Family Gamers. I assume that they moved. Okay, that you have a gaming channel. Okay, I'll have to Okay. What kind of I'm gonna have to come over and check out y'all content and see what y'all have. It sounds very interesting. Very interesting. Like I said, I usually would have been on and off by now, but I had an early morning, an 8 a.m. doctor's appointment. And I was thinking nature and more. Okay, definitely. Definitely up next with Lamar. I'd love to come over and subscribe. Definitely will. Can I do that from a live? Let me see here. No. But I'll definitely go over and subscribe once we get out, because I don't know how to do it, and I'm new to going live on YouTube, so there's still a lot of things that I don't know. I made a personal challenge to go live every day in January, because I had a issue with going live. First, like I said, wasn't so much as vanity. I didn't want to come on with the oxygen on. I felt like I should wait until I no longer needed to come on. Do. Yes, I do. I was telling the new family members up next with Lamar and Stas Family Gamer. Thank you. I would have normally already been on by now, but I had an 8 o'clock appointment this morning, and it was just kind of a crazy morning. It was, like I said, the morning felt off because I'm used to coming on earlier. And so I really missed y'all this morning. Like I said, just threw my whole morning off. Yes. And I was telling up next with Lamar that I when you came in and said I got another ex, hey cousin Leah, I got another X on my calendar. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, I had to do a personal challenge because I don't, I kept feeling the nudge to go live, but like I said, I was just trying to wait. Like I said, not for vanity reasons, but I felt like, okay, I'll go on when I no longer need the oxygen, because I didn't want it to make anybody else feel sad or, I don't know, or make anyone feel sorry for me because that's not the case. I'm having a great time. I'm having I'm living my best life literally. Um, like I said, it may not look like it, but it feels like it. So yeah, and and cousin Matt said he came in because of the oxygen. He heard the concentrator alarming, so that made my day too. To know that being obedient, like I said, it's never not worth it, but it feels great and it is rewarding to be obedient. Like I said, I expect greater things out of life. And we were talking yesterday, that hadn't always been the case. I thought that this was like a life sentence. And cousin Leah, um, to know that she's also taking the same infusion treatments and she's where I'm trying to go. She's been taking hers longer. So I appreciate having someone that I can just reach out to and say, hey, is this normal? Have you experienced this? So God really gave me a complete family and a complete support system, not just for myself, but for each other. I like how y'all interact with each other, how we all interact. Um, we do have a wayward cousin named Melvin. He had a doctor's appointment today, so he probably won't be popping up. He changes his name every other every other day, if not every other week. I appreciate you too. Like I said, it just threw my whole morning off. I missed y'all so much this morning. Okay. Okay, definitely will. Definitely will because I had some in a canister this morning that I took with me and so I didn't have any on most of the ride back home because it ran out. So I cannot wait to get home. And you know how it is when you can't breathe. It will wear you out just trying to breathe. It makes you really tired. So I couldn't wait to get home. and and get in the house and turn this concentrator on. I should have called ahead and told Milton Leroy to go ahead and get it warmed up for me. Go ahead and turn it on and get it warmed up. So as soon as I step in the door, I can just get it. They really do. and I need one of the smaller concentrators that I can, portable ones. But they told me that I could not get a new piece of equipment until February. So, preferably by March, I will have my smaller concentrator. That way, if I'm able to walk outside, I'll have it. And it'll make a lot of things so much easier because those tanks are heavy. And when you're already hurting, they're even heavier. It's the small ones. The small ones. I want a portable concentrator instead of having to use the small tanks. Because like I said, the way my body hurts, any extra weight like that hurts. I feel it. And I was I was in this guy at the doctor's office this morning. He had on a small portable one, and I asked him how heavy was it, and he was like, "It's not heavy at all." He does like I do people, you know. If they say, "Oh, your hair is so beautiful, I wish I could get my hair like that," I'm like, "Hey, you want to try it on?" And that's what he was like. You want to try it on? I'm like, "No, no, dude, you were good." But he said it was really, really lightweight, and it looked like it. So I'm excited about getting mine. Hopefully, I won't have to jump through a whole lot of hoops to get it like I have with this shower chair. Even my doctor this morning, she was kind of put off by what I told her, you know, that I have not received my shower chair, even with the prescription. Okay, okay, okay. And I know we have one here. Well, not locally, but um, not too far from where I go to the doctor. But they deliver everywhere because I see their vans everywhere. Well, their vans, trucks, whatever. But I see them all over. Thank God. I'm ready. And that's gonna make it so much easier for everything. Everything. Um, Going out, you know, and doing things. It's gonna make it so much easier. Because like I said, this year I am going to do everything that I want to do. I have, you know, set limitations for myself because of one reason or another, but no more. I don't have any. When I get that, that's gonna make it easier to do the things that I want to do, to get out more, you know. Like I said, not only does sarcoidosis, you know, I feel like, and I'm gonna speak for myself, I don't know about anybody else, but because it's not as heard of as other diseases or illnesses, even though people know I have it, and I'll tell anyone, you know, if they ask what I have, you know, I'll explain it to them. I still suffer more alone. You know, I still keep a lot of things to myself. And that's what she was saying. She was like, maybe they didn't code it right or something like that for the insurance to pay for it. Or maybe since it's the beginning of the year. She said, but definitely they should have covered something. When I asked the lady at the medical supply place, you know, if my part is this much, how much is insurance paying? And she said none. They were not going to pay any of it. And I'm like, wow, why did I even need a prescription? So I'll she told me to start with my insurance company to make sure. Um, Start there and see how it was coded. But if I'm a high fall risk, you would think that with that already being in my chart and has been in my chart for years, it shouldn't have been an issue, you know, with the insurance company covering it, or their portion of it. If they're not going to cover all of it, you know, cover a portion of it. But from what the lady at the medical supply place told me, they were not covering anything. But she said I couldn't use my benefits card, and I was like, no, I use my benefits card to buy food with, or unless, you know, I use it to get like over the counter medications. But so no, I didn't want to do that. And I was like, well, if I'm going to use my benefits card, I might as well get the one I want off of Amazon, which is cheaper than what you're giving, you know, offering me. So, yeah, yeah. Man, I love you. Yes, the system is. Leah, let me know when. Let me know when, cousin, because I want to go too. I want to ride. I can help with something. I can put in on gas or something, you know. Well, it's gonna be me and Milton Leroy. That's man. I have been Leah. How long have I been chasing down the shower chairs? Since the beginning of the year. Yeah, had me so excited. First, they told me I needed a paper prescription, and then I'm like, okay. So then I called the doctor's office before I go to make sure that the prescription was up front so I wouldn't have to wait in the German waiting room, right? Because that's where all the sick people were. and like I said, I have my immune system is shot, so I just wanted to run in and run out. Well, then they tell me, oh, you're gonna need to see the doctor, and I'm like, for what? For a shower chair? So I get a call back from the medical supply place. Oh, I need to switch before my contract. Okay, I will. Okay. She said it renews on, well, she said I could get it after the 26th. So I need to switch before the 26th. And y'all, guess who got a lower rate on their insurance? Thanks to my family, my cousins. I have been with State Farm, like I said, for 38 years. And I know I just changed the subject, but I got excited. I forgot to tell y'all this when y'all first came in. Excuse me. So I called Progressive, got a quote, called Geico, got a quote. Took both of those quotes to, I took the lowest one, to State Farm. And I, yes he is, yes he is, Viva, I have Viva. I am now paying $40 less. So thank y'all. Where is Tony at? Maybe I just need to say State Farm and Tony will pop up. Okay. So I will. Is it too early to switch now? Instead of waiting until February, until the end of the contract, can I switch now so it'll already be in place? Yes, I have my nebulizer. Yes. So they'll come and get their equipment back. How will that work? If I switch now, will I get new equipment before? Okay. All right. Great. So it's not going to be a period where I don't have anything. Okay. Thank you. I'll look up their number as soon as I get off of here. Okay, great. Okay. All right, great. Thank you so much, Matt. See how God works everything out? That's why I said there's no sense in worrying about anything. God will send somebody by to give you exactly what you need. A lot of people miss out on what God is sending for them because they expect it to come in a certain way. As they say, they expect a gift to be wrapped in a certain package or a certain size package. Good morning, little sis. How are you doing? But because I have no expectations, I know that whatever I'm in need of, whatever I desire, will come to me. And God knows what we need. As they say, He knows what you need before you even ask. Before you, I've heard He already knows what you need before you even get down on your knees, and it's already answered before you get up. And like I said, a lot of people miss out on things because of what the gift looks like, what it's wrapped in. I don't care. Like I said, I'm getting everything that is for me. And look how God just worked that out. Matt came in and he happened to to know all about everything that I need. I'm doing better now. Hey sister. Hey queen. I'm doing better now. Y'all, I missed y'all this morning. My whole morning has been like off. I woke up to a headache. I could feel it before I woke up. So I was going to go live when I got my local pharmacy. Yeah, my primary doctor either writes for my albuterol or my pulmonologist writes for it. It's just whoever I'm seeing when I'm out. Oh, they gonna take that too? Oh, wow. They gonna take my nebulizer too? They gonna take everything with their name on it. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Oh, he said, yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I missed y'all. And thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Such a huge blessing. Like I said, I woke up to a headache, there was an accident on my way, so therefore I was a little bit late. Greatly appreciate your help, Matt. So I'm not like late for my appointment, but late to the point of not being able to go live, because it was only been like 10 minutes. And y'all know it take me 10 minutes to get my car straight between those two white lines that they put out there in the parking lot. I think they should just leave the lines out of the parking lot. Just let people park, how they want to. So that took me a minute. And then there was a lady who was waiting to park, and I'm trying to wave her, just go on around me and park. No, she wants to sit there and watch me go back and forth 100 times. I look over at her. At one point, she has her hand up like that. Like, I'm not trying to hit you, lady. I'm just trying to get my car in between these white lines. And if you just go on about your business, I can do it. And I was reversing in, so it was. I know, it's okay. It's okay. And I swear that lady was mean mugging me when I walked in the doctor's office. Like I was holding her up. Baby, gone. There was another way she could have even went. Bag up and go back the other way. You see, I'm over here working. I'm concentrating. And y'all, I got cameras in my car. So yeah. So when I get in there and get to the back, my blood pressure is elevated. Because now I got a headache. I'm frustrated, a little bit because of the two lines that they want me to park inside of. And then there was so much traffic. I did record a little bit on my way, like 30 or 40 minutes, but I stopped because I was sitting in traffic most of the time. So I'm like, nobody wants to see that. And so, yeah, it was like standstill traffic this morning. What is that? No. Don't have me looking around on this thing for a humidifier bottle. There's no humidifier bottle on this thing. They've never said anything about it. That would more than likely keep my nose from getting sores in it, you know, and being so dry. Oh, I can't wait for Landcat in. I'm calling them as soon as I get off of here. Um, Give me 126. Okay. So yeah. No, no, no. That's why I said, you know, I have it. Man, I was just talking about this last week. Because you know it dries out my nasal cavities. It causes, you know, the sores where it gets dry and it cracks. Yeah, but no, I don't have that on this. Like I said, that would help out a lot. And yeah, my back is hurting, driving. Like I said, because you know you really can't switch positions. You can't reposition your body, you know, when you're driving. So, but the way I drive, they probably think that's what I'm in there doing. And man, it's okay. We were talking about my driving last night, or lack of. Um, yeah. Yes. But it's okay. Like I said, I managed to get my car between the two white lines and go in there, but I'm telling you, I think or Neosporin. I think that lady that was waiting to go by me, maybe she was just scared that if she got, you know, if she started coming that I was gonna pull up. But no, I'm watching her, but I'm flagging her, you know, just like go on, go on. And I don't know if she thought, I don't know. She probably just sat up in her car laughing. Y'all might see a video of me, Milton. I see you, buddy. I see you. Y'all, she may have been recording. Y'all may see a video of me going back and forth in a parking space. If y'all see a video on TikTok or YouTube, y'all know that that's cousin Denise, okay? That's me. Right, right. Gotcha. But yeah, and it wasn't even so much about getting a check mark today. Yeah, it was just because I missed y'all. Like I said, it just my day was off this month. My morning was off, and now my headache is gone. And like I said, every time the traffic, I was looking at the time, and I was like, oh, I won't have enough time to go on. To even let them know that, hey, I'm here or anything. And like I said, when I got out of there, my appointment was quick. I guess they said, honey, let's get her out of here before we release the other patient so she can go and get her car out of the parking lot. Let her go first. But then I left the appointment, and the appointment is over an hour away. So I get to the pharmacy, and oh wow, I can't. Somebody gonna be sitting around one day telling a lot about me. Yeah, telling some funny stories about my driving. Queen B already has one, or two, or three. I drove the whole time we were together, so she's got a lot. She's got about a week's worth of driving stories. Oh, yeah. So I get to the pharmacy. They've not called in my prescriptions. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to keep going in and out because it's cold out here today. I'm like, I don't want to keep going in and out. So I'll just sit in the parking lot. Matt, if I get a test, they're going to have to end up putting me just like this. Because I'm telling you, I'm getting straight in the back of it with a blanket and a pillow every time I get in that bad boy. And I said forever I wanted a night rider car so I could just, summon my car with my watch and all that. I really do. But I know with a Tesla I will not do right. I will not be. I will literally walking to my car with a pillow and a blanket, and get right up in the back seat on my just no if and about it, man. Were you at least trying to drive? No, man. I was asleep. I don't even know how I got here. Milton Leroy can be in the front driving, pretending to drive or something. But I'm that, I tell people, that is the only reason, and it's the wrong reason. That's why I'm not doing it. But the only reason I would be tempted to date is if I would no longer have to drive anywhere. That's the only way. And because I have a good driving record. I don't have accidents that go on books, that go on, on the record. I don't hit other people's property. I don't tear up my own property for that matter. I don't even drive that much. But I really do want to be on the passenger side. Or at least in the back with a pillow and a blanket. That would be the only perk to dating right now. Someone that loved to drive and drove well enough that I wouldn't have to stay awake. Yes, I have. The transfer bitch. I was telling Queen V about that. That's really cool. But where I live, it's kind of small, so the shower chair will suffice. Maybe, hopefully not, but, if I needed to, I could graduate to the bench, but I can step in, step out. It's just, showering takes my breath. Soaking in the tub feels great until I have to get up from that seated position. It's like having to slide out like a snail. So I'm in more pain, than I am. Yeah. Yes, and that's what I want. The one that sits, the shower chair that sits inside of the bathtub. Yeah, and part of it stay right, and you just slide, from outside. You sit down and slide from, outside of the tub to inside of the tub. But yeah, I even saw the I do. I ordered it off of Amazon though. Yes. I even saw the benches that were a little bit lower, but see that still wouldn't help me because it's getting up from such a low place that causes more pain. But it's nice to know they have so many things out there available. It's just a little bit frustrating that it's taking so much to yes, it does. Taking so much and so long. I feel like I've had to jump through a lot of hoops to still not have a shower chair. Like I said, I had plans for that shower chair that night. And I was going to bring it home, clean it up real good, do my bleaching. And I was probably going to be like 3 or 4 showers in before the next day. I envisioned, lighting candles and everything once I got my shower chair. Like I said, I still don't have it. Yeah, because I'm tall. Like I said, I'm almost 6 feet, so I'm tall. And the one that I saw on Amazon, it had adjustable, I say adjustable legs, you say adjustable feet, but it was adjustable so that it could be made taller if needed for people like me. Yes, honey. I'm so glad to see y'all. So glad. Oh, you 6'3". Okay. Yeah, and I'm the shortest one. Shortest one in my family among my siblings. My parents, taller. Nephews like 7 feet, 7 something. So yeah, we're up there. My daughter, like 6'1". We are definitely Amazons. All legs. All legs. And it's funny. I can be in the store, and it never fails. An older person will walk up to me and be like, "You're a tall drink of water." You know? And not just the men, the women. And it's mostly the women that say something. And after they say that, they ask me if I can, reach something and reach something up on the top shelf and grab it for them. I got you. And I don't mind. I mean, born tall for a reason. I got all these legs for a reason. Oh, what? Matt, hush. Really? Honey, I've been lugging all this stuff for all this time. God bless you, Matt. Like I said, God will give you what you need when you need it. Mm, mm, mm. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Yep. You find a shorter person. Can you change my oil? Can you look up under my car and see if I have something up under there? Yes, Leah. Yes. Oh my God. I mean, and right on time. Right on time. Like I said, February is next month. So right on time. That's what I said. Everything happens by divine timing. Everything. Yes. Yes. I got you, Leah. Leah, are you one of the shorter cousins here? I thank you. Yes, tremendously. You have helped tremendously, Matt. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like I said, you just don't know. But I mean, divine timing. Perfect. and not just saying things. You got everything to go along with it. You know what I mean? You know how some people are like, oh, well, you shouldn't eat that. Well, why? Well, I don't know. I just heard that it may not be good for you if you're taking this. Well, that didn't help me out, you know? But you, you come in with everything. That's what I say. You know what God has for you, you can't miss it unless you move out of position to receive what he has. Wait a minute, if your contract is renewing in February, they will give you a new nebulizer and everything brand new. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, do tell. and you said, so when my contract renews with them, is it like 12 months or 2 years? But so when it renews again, they have to do everything brand new again, is what you're saying? Because I understand what you're saying. This time switching companies, they'll everything will be brand new. But I'm asking, when it renews in the future, will everything still be brand new again? They'll give out new equipment again? Milton Leroy. Oh, wow. Well, I'm just excited. I'm excited about the traveling part because I just said I'm going to do whatever I want to do. If I want to travel, I'm not going to be limited, or limit myself. I'm thinking, oh, I don't want to do that. I'll just wait until I no longer need all this stuff. That time, years could go by, and I'll still be waiting, if that be the case. But now that I know I don't have to lug it, billing stop, paying for the option, okay, okay. Like I said, I'm excited about the traveling part. I don't have to pack up all that stuff because that stuff is heavy. It is heavy. So yeah. Hey, cousin Holly. Oh, why are you upset, baby? Oh, don't be upset. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. No worries. No worries at all. No worries at all. Um, I'll send you an ebook. How about that? Will that work? And that's just, send it to your email address. It won't be a problem. Oh no, honey, you don't ever have to apologize for protecting yourself. You only do what you feel comfortable doing. That's with everything in all aspects of life. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, by all means don't. Please don't. And don't like I said, don't be sorry, don't feel bad, don't be upset. No, no ma'am. No ma'am. No cousin. No, I don't want you to be upset. I don't want you to be upset at all. So can we do it like that, cousin Holly? Would that be okay? Okay. Okay. Now you feel better. I hope you do. Because I don't want you to be upset. Okay. Don't worry. Don't ever worry. Like I said, in every aspect of life, you trust yourself, Oh, I love you too, sweetheart. Like I said, you trust yourself. And there's never anything wrong, like I said, with protecting yourself. I get it. I get it. So yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Oh, man, I was going to ask you. You got a ranch. So I made you a mod. I'm supposed to. I try to ask before I do it, or make sure it's okay. Okay, I'm glad you do. I'm glad. Yes. Now I'll definitely get that ebook to you. Yeah. Bang bang. I'm glad you came on, Holly. I'm glad that you feel better because, like I said, that was never the intent. And I'm glad that oh, Milton, I'm glad you chose to do what was best for you. I need you too, sweetheart. I do. I need you too. I need all of y'all. Like I said, my morning was off because like I said, anything you do for 2 weeks becomes habit. So I am now 3 weeks in. Today is the 21st, so that's 3 weeks. So yeah, I've gotten used to seeing y'all, and spending my mornings with y'all. So not being able to do so this morning, yeah, felt kind of weird. And like I said, it kind of threw my morning off a little bit. But we're back on schedule. We're back on schedule. And I didn't come on I just want to come on and, and say hi, let y'all know that I missed y'all. I love you. What were you oh, could I make you a mod? That I already did. I mean, if you say no, I can go in and reverse it. But you see, you have a tool beside your name now. I think you should be able to see it on your end. Because I can see it on my end. Like I said, if not, I can remove it. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We love each other. I love you. I greatly appreciate you being here. And I'm sorry that you were upset about it. And and it's fine. Like I said, it still works out. I thank you, Matt. It still works out because I have ebooks as well. So I will definitely send you one of those. And like I said, that's just through email. Nothing else. Nothing else needed. But let me write it down. Let me write it down. Like I said, this day has been a day. Yes, yes. Like I said, I had a headache up until I came 3%. Up until I came on live. I woke up to a headache this morning. And I was like, well, this headache feels, not a migraine. I said, I don't know what's going on, but at least I have a doctor's appointment this morning. And you always do the test, the smile test to make sure, nothing is going on. So I passed the smile test, all that. And got to the doctor. Like I said, I understand that too, sweetheart. I understand. Like I said, I have anxiety issues, PTSD, depression. I have all of that. Yes, our body's definitely complicated. So my blood pressure was elevated a little bit at the doctor, but not enough to be, alarmed by it. Yes. No. I'm completely out. I'm completely out. All I have now is my concentrator. Yeah. Instead of giving me, like I said, they talk to me like I'm asking, oh, y'all hold on a minute. I forgot had something on the stove. Ain't that a mess? Oh. It's a good thing. That we had it down low. Yes, Lord. Oh. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh. Yes. And then, like I said, it wasn't enough for them to, they did. Like I said, they act like I'm asking them to come and, do mouth to mouth, or purchase air from their lungs. Like I said, it shouldn't be this hard. Shouldn't be this hard at all. Mm-hmm. Okay, Holly. Now, I might not be able to do that, Holly. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I had some in the tank, and I was like, okay, well that'll be enough for me to get to the doctor and back. Like I said, on the way back, that was it. I told him I would go to the hospital. That's what I told her last time. I was like, look, if I don't get any, I'll just go to the hospital and get on theirs, you know? Yes. Mm-mm. They, well, I'm not going to say what I wanted to say, but you're right. I agree with everything you said. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm having, like I said, sit in the car um, for that period of time has me hurting a little bit more today. I do. I have so many of those. I keep them everywhere, Matt. Everywhere. Yes. I have one in the car. I have one in my purse. I have one on my nightstand. I have so many. But everywhere I am, I have one. So, yeah, we're good on that one. Amazon. No. Even at 93, it's hard. Um, but definitely no. I'll be calling somebody before. Um, I'll be calling somebody. Come get me. Give me a ride. Preferably the people that have lights on their vehicles. But I'm gonna go and eat. I was smelling. I was warming up some soup. Thank God I had it down low, cause I forgot all about it. And that soup has been on since I've been on this live, and just so happened I smelled it. But I don't have one, and Matt, that's my fault. That all of that is my fault. My doctor, bless his heart, I know he's sick of me. He tried to tell me, "Oh, Brittany, are you gonna post it so I can at least have something to drool over? You're gonna post the process, you making them? That sounds great, girl. It's nothing like a hot donut. Nothing like a hot donut. Mm. Krispy Kreme. Um, yeah, like I said, Matt, that's on me. That is on me. My doctor has tried, but like I said, excuse me, that part is on me. And like I said, now that I accept things for what they are. I may need it and not have to use it forever. And that's what I was looking at. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But honey, ain't no fun falling either. Oh yeah. Okay, Brittany. I'll be waiting. I will be waiting. Mm. Oh. You have to carry the portable. Oh wow. Now, are those covered? Do I need a prescription for those? For that one too? I know somebody that has one. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. But I'm gonna get up here. I didn't get to eat breakfast this morning. Like I said, I had a headache, and yeah, I just trying to get out of the door. And thank God I did go ahead and leave, because like I said, traffic was awful. I sat in traffic at least 30 minutes. So that made the trip even longer. Okay, great. Like I said, hopefully it'll go a lot smoother. Once I change, enjoy my breakfast lunch. Yes, I'm gonna have some vegetable soup. All right, I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Like I said, I know I'm a little bit late in the day than later in the day, in the morning, that I'm normally on. But thank y'all so much. Like I said, I can't say whether I'll be back on tonight. Probably not, because I am tired from my morning activities, and I'm still not done because my prescription was not there. Love you too, sis. I still have to go back out at some point in the day and get my prescriptions, because if not, I won't have any more meds. So, yeah. I love y'all. I'll see y'all. Like I said, if not later on today, I'll be here in the morning. I love y'all. Happy Wednesday. Have a wonderful Wednesday on purpose and with purpose. Milton Leroy says he'll see y'all later. Love y'all. What you doing, Moo?